another recipe.
Roller day. Write in the comments roller power, and you'll be entered in to win in a drawing. In the next 2 weeks, everyone who comments roller power will be entered in the drawing. At the end of 2 weeks, we'll draw out a name and send you a great prize.
So today we're going to do a recipe. I'm really excited about it. I didn't even know you could do this till Jan. How did you find out about it?
I saw it on Facebook,
Oh.
where pretty much America sees everything.
So, and I also found out today we have the youngest viewer that I've heard of. I knew we had a 5-year-old watching us, and now today I saw in the comments we have a 4-year-old who loves watching
Woo!
us.
Hey, welcome!
So hi.
Awesome. We love that.
So I think the thing that is exciting about this is we're making grilled cheese sandwiches.
Definitely a favorite.
You probably already saw that in the title though. So they're made with cauliflower and...
Dave and I were kind of looking at it and we thought maybe it needed to be a little bit finer than
yeah,
how
we're going to
comes
throw it
the
in
bag.
here anyway.
So we're going to blend it up a little.
Or if you just grab it, it's about a head of cauliflower. If you're just going to do 1 head of cauliflower and you can just break it up. Or if you saw in our cauliflower soup video, which I'm going to have some of that cauliflower soup with the grilled cheese.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
Because that will be really tasty.
Absolutely.
You saw how fast you can just chop it up with...
super quick.
Was that the cauliflower soup that we did that with? Or
Yeah.
Okay. You can just chop it with a chopper too. Or if you have one of these. Okay, so you're doing the half a cup of Parmesan.
Yep.
While Jan is doing that, I'm gonna try my hand at fancy cracking eggs because I don't eat a ton of eggs, but when I do,
Fancy cracking?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
you know when you crack it and you do it with one hand?
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want to do that
No, I'm
with the
getting pretty
recipe
good at
right
it.
now?
I'm getting pretty good at it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that.
I'm pretty hungry.
So the key is to whack it hard. They say don't hit it on the side of the bowl because that gets shells in there. And I get shells in doing it the other way anyway, so I don't know what the point, the
Oh,
difference
boy.
is, but here we go, ready? One-handed. Can you see this? Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh.
I hit that pretty hard. Don't know my own strength. Here we go, one-handed.
Honey.
Hey!
Woo!
And I'll zoom in here in a minute after I do the other one and you'll see. No shells. Okay, I'm gonna hit this one a little less hard. Well, these are tough eggs because they're pastured eggs.
Whatever you say, honey.
Hey, that was pretty, see? Clean hand. That's pretty amazing if you ask me. No shells.
So we have 4 cups of cauliflower rice. Ooh, and we've got a little leaf, a little green leaf that I'm not gonna want into my grilled cheese. 2 eggs. I'm gonna go ahead and put in ½ a cup of the Parmesan cheese. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna we're gonna mix this all together. I'm getting ahead of myself. I forgot to add oregano. ½ a teaspoon of oregano. And actually, you know what I was
Oh, you
thinking?
need salt and pepper too?
And we need salt and pepper.
Do you think food tastes better when you're in your rollers?
100%. Everything's better in rollers. Roller power.
Anyway, this is very similar to the cauliflower crust pizza dough, except
Absolutely.
we don't cook it first. Because you're gonna cook it on the stove thing. What do you call that thing? A pan. This. Whatever you call this.
Oh man. Several years ago, myself and 2 of my sisters did a girls trip, and on the girls trip, we drove, and I found the most awesome shirt, and it said "Trophy Wife" on it.
Trophy wife.
I hate to sit under a hairdryer. I like to just let my hair dry naturally. That's why I'm always in rollers. All my neighbors have seen me in rollers. And so we were driving home and I had on my shirt because I, got it for Dave, wanted to see it first thing. Had on my rollers and my sisters took a picture of me in it. It was so awesome. Okay, back to cooking. I'm gonna go ahead and it calls for cheddar cheese, and so what we actually have this, it's goat cheddar cheese. It's white, it's awesome. We use it on pizza. Also when we make the shrimp tacos, really good topping for that. So I'm gonna grate up a bunch of that, and then I'm gonna have Dave take this over to the stove and start to make the bread portion of the grilled cheese sandwiches.
So you think about that much?
Yeah. And that might be humongous. Whoa. That is going to be a freaking huge grilled cheese.
I love grilled cheese. Can't be too big.
Oh my goodness.
I'll make it bigger.
Okay, maybe I'll be in charge of making mine.
It'll look smaller once I square it up.
So Dave's gonna shape it, and then after, while it's cooking, we want it to cook for about 5 minutes on each side.
Did you know it's 7:37 right now? So. Okay, so it's been almost 5 minutes. Looks like if you can see, they're coming together pretty nicely. I'm gonna try and flip one.
Oh boy. You know what? Actually, I have a bigger spatula. Let's get it before we flip it.
Maybe it's just not ready. Let me just look at the bottom.
Oh, I think it's ready.
I got this.
Okay. Dave says he's got this.
Easy. It looks really loose if you can see on the camera.
Oh, dude. I knew I married you for a reason.
It kind of came apart. Hopefully it'll stick back together once I...
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Here we go. Oh boy.
Oh, shoot.
That's not good.
This is why you should make them regular person size.
This is why we make these videos, so you know what to expect. You know on Facebook and stuff how they make all those little 1-minute videos and you see these recipes done like super fast? Mm-hmm. They don't show you all this stuff like we do. Like these behind the scenes, like it actually falls apart.
Every time we screw up, you see it.
That's the reality of cooking. That's why we do the long version, so you can see what it's really like.
I think that you want to, as it reaches towards the end of the 5-minute cook, we want to go ahead and add
the cheese.
The goat cheese.
The cheese part of it.
Yep, the filling.
So this one's a little bigger, so we'll put the cheese on that one.
Okay, so for that last minute, that will just make that cheese kind of melt.
And just because these are my favorite things, I make cheese crackers. I don't know if you guys do this too.
Oh, I hate
But me and my kids love to make these. You just put some cheese on there and let it cook. So this is the cheese cracker. And I'm just going to say those cheese crackers are awesome. So if you don't eat cheese crackers, some people.
I hate. Oh,
They're so good. Now when I used to eat crap food all the time, I would make these all the time. And you just sort of let them cook until they're
burnt.
All right, so that's been.
And then go ahead and go ahead and put the other.
It's only been 4 minutes though. You think?
Yeah. Ah! We're gonna title this "The Messiest Grilled Cheese You've Ever Made."
I don't know. I've made some pretty messy grilled cheese in the past. Gosh, let's do the 2 spatulas. We can rebuild him. If you know that reference, you're old. All right, see this guy? He is just about ready to flip. And there we go. You just cook them till they're crispy. They're cheese crackers made out of cheese. They're really good dipping in soup.
Oh.
All right, should we get a plate? You already got one? Come on. We gotta cook it till it's... Oh, first of all, let's check the cheese cracker, see how we're doing. Yeah, that's pretty good. Doesn't have to, I mean, it can still be floppy, then you just throw it on a plate.
Well,
Let it cool. And let's check the grilled cheese here. See how we're doing. Oh yeah, nice cheese goo. All right, put this on the plate.
nice.
Ooh, that smells good too. All right, now your turn.
All right.
In the meantime, I want to show you how good this cheese crackers turned out. I don't know what that black stuff is, but it probably is going to make it taste good, so. So good. Now you're going to flip them, see how good you can do?
Yep.
Wow, impressive. I think you looks really nice. I don't think.
I don't know if I can do it twice though.
Oh, so close.
Oh.
All right, it is time to taste these things. Let's see how you like it.
Okay, it's pretty warm. I'll tell you this, I've been giving Luna little bites, and she's coming back for more. See that?
Cheesy goodness.
Actually really like that. The bread though, amazing. Really a creative way to still have bread. I think that tastes really, really good. So yeah.
I also have my cauliflower,
Soup,
curried cauliflower soup.
which we really liked. We've made that a couple times.
I'll try the sandwich first. Okay, so I am a grilled cheese lover.
Lover.
I've been making them
Capital
my whole
L.
life. Yeah.
Capital L.
And I like have a certain way I make them, so it's crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, and all that, right? So I'm going to be pretty critical of this. It's really not like a grilled cheese, meaning it looks pretty crisp because it's, you know, in the pictures this looks pretty crisp because it is crisp, but because the cauliflower has so much moisture in it, it's actually fairly damp. Doesn't really taste like a grilled cheese sandwich because obviously of the cauliflower instead of real bread, but you know, just fun, different thing to make. Let's try it dipped. It's not really gonna soak anything up. Let's try it. That's really good too. Different taste. Like I said, it doesn't taste like a grilled cheese sandwich. It tastes like cauliflower and cheese.
No, I think it's good. And to be honest, I would just, because I'm not like a super lover of cheese, I would even just make the pieces of bread and eat that for a meal. You know, the cauliflower bread. Because I think it's good.
So anyway, we'll keep making these videos. We'll keep doing new recipes, kind of giving you an update. We'll try and do the long version so you can see kind of the reality of making them.
Love the feedback. Let us know.
We love the feedback. Love your comments. So hang in there, and hopefully we're going to give you enough good recipes or good reviews of the recipes that you have no excuse not to be eating delicious food. So
I like that.